Now then YouTube, in today's episode of Project Ozone 3, we're going to be going into the dimension of Landia and also starting XNet. Get in. Now then YouTube, I'm the Top Man and welcome back to some more Project Ozone 3. Now I do apologise for my voice, it is first thing in the morning, so it is slightly gruff first thing in the morning. Let me have a drink of coffee, guys. Very, very nice. So, guys, we are back in Project Ozone. I've been so looking forward to getting back into it, guys. I've done a little bit of work in between episodes, just basically on the seeds. So I've gone ahead and claimed all of the seeds that I have. There's only a few left of these level 1 seeds. I don't know if they're tier 1 or tier 2. I think they're tier 3 actually, because these are tier 4. These are tier 2, these are tier 3, these are tier 4. Okay, so we've got the obsidian, spider, skeleton, creeper seed as well now, which is awesome. I also have been trying to work towards a guardian seed. That would be absolutely lovely. The only thing I'm actually missing, incidentally, is fish. I need fish to be able to get myself a guardian seed. That's the only thing I'm missing with that one. And we've got a whole load of these other things at the bottom here that I'm not in much of need of at this moment in time. Conductive iron would be nice, but I'm not in need of that at the moment. Lapis lazuli seed, guys, and steel is another one that we've gone ahead and grabbed. Now, I've been working to get them to 10, 10, 10, as you can see. They're still going ahead there. Through here, this is still going very nicely, it has to be said. Also, these are full now. All of these ones that have that, look, 32 stacks, which is awesome. And we're even now into this back layer of everything. We've got pig crops here. I do believe that this is a steel one. Black quartz, chicken. We've got, what's this? What on earth is that? It looks like a little mouse. I don't know what that is, guys, but we've got it. I think it might be cow, actually. Might be cow seeds. In fact, I probably think it is. So we've got access to chicken. We've got access to cows. We've got access to skeletons now as well. That's one of the ones that we are upgrading over there to a 10, 10, 10. All of this stuff, again, needs hooking up with this plant gatherer. But I'm not doing that yet, guys, because I really want to get XNet before I start even getting through all of this stuff. All of this can be easily achieved with a little bit of XNet being slapped into here, guys. Also, I want to show you some. I was messing around with the loot bags and the bag openers, and of course, what we've got is we've got one of these patient bags. Now, eventually, it may be valuable, and that's right. Every time you open this, it has a chance to become a nether star, which would be awesome, guys. However, getting one of these and constantly running it through this was a pain. So I thought to myself, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it with another bag opener and get it to sort of have a cycle. But I thought to myself, if I get more than one of these patient bags, it'd be nice to have some sort of system in place. And this works a charm, guys. You put it in there and it literally just sends it around and around and around and around and around. And eventually, that bag that you can see floating around right there, will, in fact, it looks like it's being sent around all three of them at the same time. That's pretty weird. But I can assure you, it's not. It's just, I don't know what's happening with that. It looks strange. It looks like it's going into the same loot opener every time, but I think it's just moving it that quick that you never really know where it ends up. I have no idea what's going on there. But eventually, that will turn into a nether star, guys, in one of these loot bag openers. And it will go ahead and get done for us. I also made one of these bag storages. The amount of stuff that we get in loot bags now, guys, is just absolutely immense. And most of it, I don't actually need. So I'm going to go ahead and store all of my loot bags now in here. Now, once you store a bag in here, you can see it turns it into a number. And one of these, I put one bag in, so it was a rare loot bag that I put into here, and it stores the number 16. That means you need 16 to be able to pull out another rare loot bag. So we can go for an epic loot bag, 64, a legendary loot bag, 256, an artifact loot bag, I've never seen one of them, but that's 1024, an old blue bag, which is mysterious apparently. So we can basically turn all of our common loot bags into maybe a legendary loot bag, guys, which is awesome. Also, in between episodes, I made a pattern terminal. It's about time that I made a pattern terminal. Look at the amount of inferium essence now. It's fantastic. The reason why I made a pattern terminal is because I want to get into auto crafting, and I made a whole load of these. So we've got crafting units, we've got crafting co-processing units, 4K crafting storages, and crafting monitors. I don't know if I need to change these crafting units into crafting co-processing units. I can't remember. I would say it's been a while, but I did this in my my Not the Bees world. I've got a load of ME cable as well to be able to do that in the future. I'm not going to be doing that today. Well, I think I might be later on. It's just the basics of this, guys. Doing seeds and stuff for this is such a pain. I would much rather set up a system where I can automatically make the seeds I need. So I can get tier 4 things, I can get tier 3 ones, and it's so much easier than my current way of doing it. Because in here, guys, if I was to go ahead and say I want Prudentium Essence, I've got quite a bit of it, but if I want to make it automatically in here, it won't allow me to move the crystal in. So it'd be nice to have that auto crafted so that I don't have to do that. Also, we really need a better crystal. We need one of those master crystals, actually. How much? I've looked at this before. But, ooh, Lordcraft. Well, we're nowhere near getting Lordcraft. I do know that much for a fact. Is that just a normal infusion crystal then? It just says infusion crystal, but it's got 6,144 uses left. It may be that I can just get one of these. Not the unbreakable one, but one of these I can get through doing this sort of system. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. First and foremost, though, guys, today, first port of call is to make a bag. Now, I've had a look around, and backpacks are in this mod pack. However, I don't like the backpacks that are on offer. I don't like these ones with the woven cloth and stuff like that. I mean, they're all well and good, but I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of them. So what I have looked at is what's called a satchel from Thermal Expansion. These can be upgraded massively with this sort of stuff here. So we've got a void satchel. That's interesting. I never knew they existed. But we need here wool, tin and leather. I do believe we've got enough to be able to make this now. And if not, I can always make another one. So that we've got a basic satchel now. If we open this, it's not fantastic. We've only got one row of storage in there. So we want to upgrade this into a hardened satchel. And we do that with Invar and tin. So satchel. Have we got that in our system? We don't have the tin nuggets. We do have tin, of course. That's a nice easy way. There we go. I'll get a couple of them just in case we need them in the future. Now there's a reason why I am doing this, guys. Satchel. There we go. If we open this one, it's a nice 2 rows. But I don't want to stop there. I want to go to the next one. Now this is obviously going to be 3 rows of storage, and this is going to be where my tools are going to live. Rather than, you know, having the buckets on my inventory all the time. It's such a pain. Why not go ahead and do it this way? So Electrum Essence is not something I've actually put through, I don't believe. Let me have a quick look. No, Electrum is not something I've actually made yet. So let's have a look, see how we make Electrum. I do believe it's Electrum Blend, which is gold and silver. Yes, it is. So gold. Let's go ahead and grab that. And silver. I think it makes 2 per recipe, doesn't it? So let's go ahead and grab 4, and then we can get the seeds going for this as well. Now, all of these ones are currently growing, but I do have some more in the chest here. I've got creeper seeds and spider seeds ready and raring to go as well. So I can't wait for that, guys. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And I can't believe, like, how well I'm doing with this pack. And I'm really, really enjoying it, guys. Once I can get automation up and running, I'm probably going to put my crafting system down here. I can't wait to change this either. This is making a lot of latex. I think that's going... Oh, look at all this rubber. Beautiful. That's going really well as well. Oh, did I forget to protect some blaze powder out? I obviously did. I think this makes 2 per recipe. Yes, it does. Electrum grit then. And we put that Electrum grit I don't believe... We haven't even got a furnace, guys. We have not got a furnace down here. And that's mainly because, of course, we've got the amazing furnace upstairs, this thing, which I am going to change into an endist furnace very, very shortly. Because we have the ender pearls. I've been slowly getting them from there. Oh, look at this, guys. Now, whoops, I always do that. And if these fall into that one, by the way, it does destroy them, so you've got to be very, very careful about this. The bag is still going around, I can see it, still popping around in there. So we're not going to worry about that at the moment. Blaze powder in there. Oh, also, guys, I messed up on this. So I was putting diamonds into the system, emeralds into the system, and so on and so forth, and it was putting them into the drawers in there, and I was like, why is that? Well, that is at a priority of like 10,000 or something like that, so it will go ahead and put them into any of those drawers over anything else. That's not what we wanted. We want those drawers to be the last port of call over any other the drawers that are locked on the system. So these ones, under there, I went ahead and just set the set that one, that priority, to be lower than this priority. So now it's actually fixed, and I've gone ahead and started putting all of them into there, which is good. So where's our electrum? Bless me, that came out of nowhere. So how do we make electrum seeds? I think they're I think they are indeed. Yeah, they're a big one. They're a tier 4 crafting seed. This one, guys, that isn't easy to do, and I want to be able to do that, but I want to do it a bit later on, not now. And I'll do that probably in between episodes, maybe, or when we've got the thing available to us. Right, we need Invar nuggets. I do believe I've got a little bit of Invar left. Say a little bit, look, we've got loads. So I'll make a couple of that, and a satchel then of this form. Beautiful. So we put that there, and we've got our reinforced satchel, which is awesome, guys, because this one is the biggie. The one that we were after, the chest-sized satchel. We could go one further with signalum, but I don't think I'm at that yet. Right, how do we make signalum? So copper, silver, and destabilized redstone makes the molten signalum. Now, the signalum as well, we can make that into a seed, which we definitely will do, guys, so I don't have to keep crafting these. Oh, that's a nice long row of, I don't know if that's steel, actually, or if it's something else. I'll sort that out in a minute. We've got our satchel now. We can go ahead and put all of our little tools that we use. I don't need my axe in my inventory either, so we can go ahead and put all of those little tools that we need into there as well now going forwards. So we can start with grabbing ourselves iron hammer. I still use that. My wand as well. I do believe there's a diamond one over there, so we'll use that one. And just other little bits and bobs, like my flint and steel maybe. Stick that into there. A stone hammer from Thingamabobbins. I've got an iron hammer as well somewhere. Where did I put that? Not one of these iron hammers, but one of those iron hammers, the Magneticraft iron hammers. We'll change the iron one out for the diamond one. And I think that's pretty much it at the moment. So let's shove all of them into there. I do want a couple of buckets, just in case I ever need them. As well, put into my satchel. There's a reason why I've made that, guys, is because we're going to be going into a different dimension today, and that is the landcraft dimension. How do we do that? Well, we get something called landium, which I managed to get 2 pieces of in the nether. Not very easy to come by, I've got to say, guys. But if we take a look at the uses for this one, I think we just go ahead and smelt this up. Now, I'm hoping this doubles it. If not, it's no biggie. Oh, it does. Nice one. So we've done that now. Let's put them electrum back in there. So if we look at the better questing over here, and if we take a look at, which one is it? Landcraft, there it is. This one, it's right here. Requires a spacious crystal. I have no idea what that is. Spacious crystal. Spacious. Block of spacious crystal. It seriously requires one of these? That does not make sense. Surely I don't have to make one of those. So portal, it's one of these that I need to craft, guys. A Landia portal marker. Once placed, activate by killing an undead mob in the vicinity. So this is how we craft one. It's very simple, very expensive as well. Oops. Portal. There we are. We should have more than enough to be able to craft this, which we have, which is awesome. Now, I'm actually going to do it over in the vicinity of the other portal that we've got over here. Now, eventually, I do want to move all of these. I do know that this thing actually requires... Have we got any blocks? We do. Lovely. It requires a little bit of space underneath it. I think it's a 2 space. Bloop. Nice one. We need an undead mob in the vicinity, and we need to whack it. Now, first and foremost, we're going to have to come off peaceful, which is annoying because of the mob spawner that we've got there. I've got the ability now to make redstone, and lamps is something I definitely want to do. What about... Have we got the redstone alloy ingot? Yes, because I do believe... Oh, hang on a minute. What about wire? Have we got redstone wire in this thing? Redstone wire coil? No, but we can always use the conduits, which is how I'm probably going to do it. The redstone conduits, which is redstone alloy ingots and conduit binder. Probably going to do it that way, to be honest. To do this, we've got an interesting issue. I don't know whether or not... Let's go and test this, actually. Whether or not that my mob farm is in range of this. So let's really quickly put that on. Get my Solium Katana out, because that thing is absolutely awesome. So we need to kill an undead mob in the vicinity. There's one. Did it work? No, it apparently did not work, guys. Whoop, that's a charged creeper. Let's get out of there. It didn't work. We've got to do it a different way. Right. That bloody thing, Jesus Christ. That is way too efficient for my liking. We're going to have to sort that out. That is going to be a big project to sort out, but there's a better way that I'm going to be able to do it in the future as well, so I'm not going to be too fussed. Oh, guys. Oh, no, my bag's still going around. It's still going. So we need a lasso, but it's not this one that we need. It's the cursed lasso that we need. Have we got a drop of evil, actually? I don't know if we do. Oh, we don't have a drop of evil. That isn't good. I really wanted a drop of evil. They're not easy to come by either. It's a rare drop from wither skeletons, and we have no... wither skeleton spawner or anything like that at the moment. So, this is interesting. I wonder if I can get away with maybe moving that slightly closer to this thing. So say, for example, if I put it there, maybe? I mean, let's test this out. It's not a good idea, but this is the only way we're going to be able to do it, I'm afraid. Is that... yeah. Nothing from that. It's not really an undead mob though, so... There we go. Okay, we did it. Beautiful. Let's go to peaceful really quick. And, yeah, this is the Landia portal marker now. You can see there, once we step into this, guys, that will go ahead and teleport us over to the Landcraft dimension. And in there... we need access to a thing called Morganine. Now, Morganine is used to be able to make what I need for the XNet systems that I really want to integrate very early on. I don't want to start getting into my proper automation without getting into this. And the reason why I need to do that, guys, is because I'm going to need a controller, which is one of these machine frames, which is hard carbon alloy. We can make that, not a problem. But it's this Morganine ingots. And we only can only get this from the Landcraft dimension. I do believe... I don't know if there's somewhere... I'm pretty sure you can't alloy it. Yeah, you can't alloy that. So we need to go off into that dimension and do that. We've got our Solium Katana. We've got our bronze pickaxe. I don't know if that's going to be good enough, though. I have heard that this is probably a high drop. So I don't know how to actually get it. But we'll go in there and we'll see how things are. There we go. We're off into the Landcraft dimension. First time. How long is this going to take to load? Hopefully not as long as what it takes for the pack to load, which is about 7.5 minutes. I kid you not. This pack takes forever to load up. Okay, we are here Now, I'm going to go ahead and do /home landcraft here and make another, oops, /set home landcraft. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. So I can find my way back should I need to. Oh, look at this, guys. We've spawned on top of one of the astral sorcery buildings. Let's go and see if we can't find us way down here. Wow, has it just literally spawned me on top of this thing? Yeah. Are they? Oh, they are. Sea lanterns. Nice. Okay. So let's go and see if we can't find any sort of caves or something like that. There's pigs in this dimension. Nice. There's some sheep as well. There's a lot of dirt. Just like full-on dirt here. Load of chickens. It's okay. You get to live today because I've got enough chicken chunks. I've already done you. That's a thing. Right, I'm looking for maybe even a ravine or something. I don't really want to go start digging around if I can help it. But this is, it looks, is it in permanent darkness, this? I don't know if it's permanent darkness. There's probably a lot of mobs that would spawn usually. And in fact, we can put it back to normal while we're in here. Because it's not keeping my thing loaded, so I'm not too fussed about it. There's one, look. Let's go and see what they drop. Is it just normal mobs? It seems so. Oh, there's a zombie crab man. Where are you running off to? Oh, you're not easy to kill. We got a legendary loot bag from that, though. Right, let me wander around, guys, and see if I can't find, like, a little cave or something where I can see some exposed ore. Actually, I can see some up there. Let's go and have a quick look. What is that? It's just iron. Okay. Let me see if I can find some of this morganine, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I think we have found some of the ores. We found a little ravine here, and I like to go to a ravine because it shows me pretty much everything I need to see. Now, we need to dig into the side of this hill. Also, interestingly, look, sapphire is here. Now, I am going to grab that. Brilliant, because that is going to be another lot of seeds for me to go ahead and create. Right, how does one do this? Oh yeah, I found these on the floor. There was just ender pearls laying there. And an emerald just laying there on the ground, guys. Very strange. But I, of course, grabbed it. You know, waste not, want not, and all that. Yeah. Oh, is that diamond down there? Guys, we may have found some diamonds straight off the bat. I mean, it's interesting that these actual ores here are here, because that would make things a little bit easier. So there's definite diamond there, but what is that? There's something else that I've managed to find. I've got to be careful down here. I don't want to get caught short. What's this here? Look, lorem ipsum. It's not even this mod. Okay. Electrotine, we've got that at home. We don't need to worry too much about that. But what is this? Titanium ore. And it can be got with my pickaxe, which is awesome. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And thorium. It looked like diamond, but it's not. It's thorium, apparently. And we can grab that as well. Inferium ore, we don't really need that right now. Let's go and take a quick wander then through this and see what we've got to go ahead and mine up all these goodies that we can see floating around, guys. There we go, look, Garfax. I'll grab some of that while I'm here. Don't know if that's going to be useful or not. Let's go ahead and vein mine it just in case there is some more. Prosperity ores. I'll definitely take all the prosperity ore I can get. Save me from messing around with the end stone and stuff, the crushed end stone, because that's becoming a pain. Otherworld quartz, I don't need quartz anymore. It's a chicken, just like chilling. What's that? Frisken. Grab you? Yes, I can. Nice. Did I pick that up? Apparently not. Did it go down here? Where the heck did it go? I think it went in there, maybe. Morganine. We found some Morganine, guys, which is awesome. However, as I can see, harvest level 5. Infi harvester. Wow, okay. Hopefully we don't have to use that. Bloody Nora. Attack mining level cobalt. Right, pick. We've got different picks here. Does it say what mining level some of these are? Or is it just the Tinker's ones? Looks like it's just going to be the Tinker's ones that are going to give me this. Is it? Why is it not showing me the... Oh, the pickaxe. Here we go, look. Mining level 10. Wow, okay. Well, we haven't got the infinity. That's going to be nowhere near. Mining speed. Mining level obsidian. I'm pretty sure that if it says a level... There we go. Look, Morganine is level 6. Well, we can't use Morganine to get it. Cobalt, obsidian. Level 5. A Garfax. Well, we just picked up some Garfax. 3 ingots to make a Garfax pickaxe head. Okay. So, what I will do then, guys... I'm going to slightly cheat here and say set home Morganine. Just set home Morgan. There we go. We're going to go home. So, slash landcraft. Oh, wait. It's not that, is it? It's home landcraft. Oops. Home landcraft. We didn't need to do that. But I'm going to go out this way and see what it... Hopefully it doesn't spit me out in the middle of the mob spawner, because that would be highly annoying. No, it hasn't. Good. Okay. Oops, I forgot. We need to sort that out so we don't get completely owned. And what we're going to do then, guys... Oh, I've got just enough. Lovely jubbly. We're going to smelt this down. We're going to make a Garfax pickaxe, and then we're going to go back into the Landcraft dimension, get the Morganine, bring that back, and then... Can we make like a Morgan? Is there such a seed? I don't think there is. I'm going to need quite a lot of that Morganine though. That's going to be annoying. However, never mind. We will have to find it. So let's put the Garfax ore in there, get it smelted down, and we'll go ahead and make a pickaxe out of that. So that's not on. Right, let's actually turn that on because we're going to need it. Well, and I'll be back, guys. And here we go, guys. We've got our Morganine ore. We made a Garfax pickaxe, which is a normal one. Nothing really spectacular to write home about. Mining level 5. We will make an absolutely legendary pickaxe at some point soon. I certainly want to make a better katana as well. I mean, the Solium is really, really good. I want to get some more luck on there as well, maybe. But the shurikens that I've got, I want to use what you guys were telling me. And I can't remember if it was obsidian plates, was it? Obsidian plates. I don't know if it was obsidian plates that you add onto it that would allow you to sort of make this to an unbreaking one. That would be really nice to have a ranged weapon that would be completely unbreaking. So I want to test this out. Make sure that I get in 2 ores before... Yes, I am. Okay, brilliant. There's no point putting it through my tinkers if I can get that out of there anyway. So 8 Morganine ingots. Morganine, whatever you want to call it. So let's put all of these now into our system. I've got some Corallium gems as well. That was apparently an ore. We've got some Garfax and whatever the hell that is. I have no idea. We make a Frisian ingot. What do you use that for? Ooh, look at these swords, guys. These are really good swords. Well, they look good, at least anyway. What do we do with this? Is there any specific item that we need to craft for this? It doesn't seem so. So, excuse me. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that into there, and then pop that into there, and let that do its business. Okay, my Garfax pickaxe has done its duty, so it will go ahead into the satchel now. Awesome. Next on the list then, guys, is finally with our XNet. This is the whole reason why we went in there at XNet. We can't do anything in XNet without a controller, and this is how we make one of these controllers. Hard alloy carbon, which I believe is something we can craft. So a liquefied coal and molten diamond. Well, this is interesting. So I don't know how many it is. coal. Let's get 4 of each. And make sure it's off. Good. Let's put both of these into there. So liquefied coal, we have 100, no. We have 100, yeah, 112 millibuckets in there, which is enough, I do believe. The 4 diamonds might be a little bit overkill. But hard carbon. This thing. 333 millibuckets. We need 100 liquid. Right, okay, so we've got enough coal to make. Oh, I forgot about that. There was just slightly too much in there. Right, let's go grab that. So that's off. We're waiting for the diamond to smelt down. That's going to take a while there, guys. But while that's doing it, we might as well go ahead and get everything else ready for us. So a machine frame in the middle from RF Tools. We just need the 2 hard carbon alloys in there. I mean, I'm really... Oh, XNet, guys. I'm really looking forward to XNet. This system that we've got here is going to be much easier. And it'll look a hell of a lot neater because this tank is actually going to be going probably along this wall, I should think. Along with any other tank that we want to use, you can see that there's 112,000 millibuckets in there. So there's 112 buckets of sludge just in that one quantum tank. It's a good job I got that made. But this one, and any XNet, we can just go ahead and add another plant gatherer to it without having this whole setup still going. And that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. Just clearing up that one there, giving you an example of it, and then off camera I can go ahead and do all the other plant gatherers I need. So we're nearly there with the diamond. Come on. Just a tiny squidge bit more. And we can get enough of this stuff. Do we need sort of like a gem thing? Yeah, we need a gem. Right, we've got 4 ingots of molten thingies. And it seems like we need a gem output. Something that we can pour the gems into. I don't even know if you could do it into one of these. We'll soon find out, guys, anyway. I think that hardened fluid contains that, and it's putting... oh, there we go, look. It's starting to come through now. We'll see what happens. Yes, it doesn't put it into this, which is awesome. Now, a gem cast. We need to pour it over an emerald. We may lose 2 diamonds there. I'll leave it in there for the moment, though. We've got what we needed, which is our hard carbon alloys. Look at the amount of stuff we're getting now, guys. Awesome. So let's pop them into the places, and we've got our very first machine frame. Now, I do believe that that is a quest, so give me it here. RF Tools is somewhere along the list. In one of these. There it is. RF Tools. So, requires machine base to Landia. Well, we went to Landia. Have I missed something out here? Because this is confusing to me. We went to Landia. Oh, okay. It requires the Spacious Crystal quest, according to this, which I don't know what it is. I literally do not know. A Spacious Crystal. Maybe it's one of these? No? Spacious Crystal quest. Is there any of these? No, I'm sure it's not. It'd be nice if I clicked it to be able to show me where it actually goes. Redstone Dankness, Controller Slave, Ender Shards. You see, none of this is anything I need to worry about. Spacious Crystal. Landium. Well, we did that. I don't know, guys. I literally do not know what that means. I'm presuming it may have something to do with this. Yeah, Spacious Crystal is in there. Well, we're nowhere near getting into that sort of mod yet, so I'm not bothered about it at the moment. XNet then. The controller, this thing. So we're going to need 2 redstone repeaters and a redstone comparator. I need more redstone torches, apparently. Nice. Let's just swap them around. Let's make a few of them. So 2 redstone repeaters, a redstone comparator, and that should be Bob's your uncle, Fan is your aunt. We've now got our very first XNet controller. Now this thing is actually going to be hidden away. No, it's not actually. No, it's not, because I'm going to need access to it quite a lot. Probably going to stick it in this doorway, and then go from the underside of this controller and into all of this sort of stuff. I think so. Okay, so how does this work? Well, we need to go ahead and grab ourselves some different things from XNet along with this. Now, I'm going to want one of these blue controllers, but not just that, guys. I'm going to go for the advanced blue controller, and this will help us because it will always use only the one connector, and we don't need to mess around too much then. So I think we've got everything we need. Just redstone, is it? Well, we've got redstone essence. I don't think we've got enough redstone, guys. It's crazy. I'm going to have to manually harvest up some redstone. Yeah, we've not quite extended our reach into this middle bit yet. That'll do, though, for the moment. 17 redstone. And we simply do it like a full thing, and then we get enough redstone there. Good. So, let's try this again. Advanced blue connector, then. One of these, which is a normal connector, and then one of these, which is our advanced connector. Now, this one, I am going to just poke a hole. Give me that back a second. I'm going to poke a hole in there, and we are going to put our advanced connector straight in there. Now, you can see it's actually connecting to the power straight off, so I can go ahead and do that. Let's see if this works as I suspect it's going to. That's pretty decent, actually, because then I can take that out and then have the wire going across there. Okay. Is it going to take power straight away, or do I have to give it some sort of buffer? It may be that I have to give it some form of buffer. So what we want to do here is create an energy channel. This is where all the power will be transferred from. So the block controller. So we create an insert there. And then that's the up connection. It seems, I'm sure it's like, can we extract from this? But it's not going to do anything unless I give it power to start with, which is a shame. Do we have any generators or anything spare that I can maybe jump start this with? Okay, I'm going to just do something here. Conduit. I'm going to bring that conduit over so that it gets just a little bit of power to start off with. Like that. There we go. Let's take that off. And I'm hoping that it's actually going ahead and doing what it needs to do. Brilliant. That's stage 1 done of what we need to do. Oh, we need to make another advanced connector, actually. Advanced connector. Oh, I'm so glad I've got plenty of diamonds. All this sort of stuff now is going to be awesome, guys. And at XNet, we want to get the blue network cable. We want to get quite a bit of this, actually. So we're going to go ahead and get 48. That will be more than enough. Now, the good thing about this, guys, I can go ahead and take this down. I'm going to take the liquid translocators off. This keeps its inventory, so that's great as well. And we're going to store the tank right there. Okay? In fact, let me take that up 1 second and add that so that we can store our tank right there. We're probably going to want another advanced connector, or at least just a connector, actually, maybe, to that might be a good way of doing it. This one, we're going to want to take all of our power off now. Let's go underneath. We may want to extend our platform as well, actually. Let me go and grab some slabs. Do we have any more? We do. We've got plenty of wood, though. I mean, my goodness. Right, let's get a stack. Let's get 2 stacks of that. Into our satchel is our diamond wand. Lovely. Making good use of my satchel, which is nice. And we're going to go ahead and do this. Oh, it's not slabs. Oh, you're kidding. After all that, I made all them slabs. They'll come in useful at some point, I'm sure. It's actual wood we need. Alright, okay. 1 stack should do. Nice. With that now done then, we just need to take the rest of this power away. And we need to take the translocators off. Nice. Lovely. So there's that. We need our advanced connector on the underside of this. Now it's going to connect to the ME interface and the plant gatherer, which is exactly what we want. Like that. Brilliant. And we're going to want our network cable to come underneath like that and just go straight across to where this is. Now I'm actually going to take this out and I'm going to do that. Oh, that's a pain actually, because our connector is... We could get rid of that and we could have the energy cable just going up to there so that now that's on there. So what's that? That is our northern connection. Am I right in saying? So if we accept that, yep, lovely. And we want our up connection as well to go into there. So that seems to be all somewhat set up. We're done with that. So now we can test this out, guys. This has no power. Let's see if we can't move power from our... does that not work like that? I thought I could take it straight from the conduit. Maybe create an extract. Can we insert that there then? Oh yeah, it's getting full amount of power there. That's getting full amount of power. So whatever this is where my power is coming from. That seems to be the case. The ME interface doesn't require power, but what we can do with the ME interface is now we don't need it right here. We can go ahead and hide that somewhere. But at the moment, because I'm doing this as an example, I'm going to show you, I am going to keep the ME interface there. I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's just in the floor. It's not, you know, causing any issues or any problems or anything like that. Let's go ahead. Let's go put that back there. Okay, so what we now need to do, now everything's getting power. The plant gatherer is getting power. It's fantastic. Oh, we need to go ahead and actually add a connector, just a normal one though this time, onto the bottom side of the thing. Hopefully I'll be able to reach it. There we go. Slightly out of my reach, but it'll be fine. And then we'll add that to that. So that's all now connected. Honestly, guys, if you don't know about XNet, you are going to absolutely love this mod. It is fantastic. Everything's getting powered that it needs to power. Now we need to deal with the fluids. So, RF tool storage, item fluid. We're going to create a fluid network. What we want to do is extract fluid from here and insert it into my tank. So it's a simple case of doing that. And there we go. You can see it's going up now. It's taking all of the sludge from there. Wow, look at all this. That's crazy. Now we need to get the item. Lovely. We need to extract our items from here and insert it into the ME interface. It's very, very simple, although extremely slow by the looks of it. Other than the translocator was much, much quicker. Let's see if we can. Right. Minimum amount of that. We want to extract a stack at a time. There we go. Brilliant. Okay. Fantastic. Now that works. It looks a lot neater Now, this controller here will control everything that you can see in this building. I might actually move that controller eventually, maybe into the middle. I might require different controllers, we will see. But now we've got sludge automatically going into this tank over here. Any other liquids that we will get will go into our tank storage area, wherever that may be in the future. But for the moment, these quantum tanks are going to be right here. I will probably move them. But our setup is working. It's doing what it should do, and I am quite happy with that. Now what we're going to do, guys, is basically do what we've done here, but we're going to do with another plant gatherer over, maybe not that one, maybe a plant gatherer over here. No, because that slime still hasn't expanded yet. We can take grafts from these, don't forget, guys, and we can actually plant these and get full-on crop sticks over here, which is something that I'm looking into doing, because it's taken forever for some of these to actually expand. But maybe we can do this side, actually. Yes, by the looks of it, I think we can. The wood has now expanded along. We get another plant gatherer there, another ME interface right there. Get it hooked up to this system right here. Much, much neater. Love it, guys. Absolutely love it. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. Let's go and have a look, see whether or not our bag has finished. It hasn't. It's still doing its stuff. I find it interesting that it's doing it. Is it actually doing it, though, or is it taking it out before it's got a chance to do anything? It looks like it's putting it into the output, but I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. We'll leave it going anyway, guys. Right, in between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and get these to 10, 10, 10s and then replace them with what we've got over here. Try to make some more of these ones, which is where? There we are. And try to get some of this, all the other stuff that we need, up to 10, 10, 10s as well, and expand our greenhouse even further now that we've got this automated. So, until next time, I've been the Top Man. As always, stay safe.